up, everybody? It's Kelsee Briana J, and today I'm going to be talking about some products that I picked up from Stila. And I picked up these products from two different locations. One set of products I picked up from Ulta, and the other products I picked up from Sephora. So let's go ahead and jump into both, and I will give you all the details. So the first product that I picked up is from Sephora, and I got one of the new shade Mystery liquid eyeshadows. And as you guys know, they came out with a lot of these eyeshadows, but I only grabbed one. I grabbed the one in the color Hypnotic, and it comes in Stila's liquid eyeshadow packaging, their traditional packaging at this point. This retails for $24, and it has 0.15 ounces of product in this container. So this is a limited edition product, and the description reads that it is a magically transformative liquid eyeshadow where two marbleized shades morph into one shimmering color flipping shade on lids. And this is a really cool concept because you all know that we all love anything that transforms, anything that's going to be duochrome. So this was right up my alley, and I was very excited to try these out. These launched somewhere around Christmas time, so either right before Christmas or right after Christmas. That's when I started seeing these. So I've had this for a while, and I've been waiting to do this video for you guys because I wanted to really test it out before I did it. So I swatched all of these colors, but I only picked up one. So I'll go ahead and insert the swatches of all of these eyeshadows. So the shade Mystery eyeshadows are exclusive to Sephora, but I picked up two more Stila liquid eyeshadows, but these two are exclusive to Ulta. And this is the Little White Lies line. So these are a little bit different. They still retail for $24, and they have the same amount of product in them. They only came out with 6 colors of these, and these are described as a shimmering white eyeshadow with a secret. What begins in a veil of white sparkle magically transforms into luminescent, punchy pastel-inspired shades that glisten on lids. There are 2 sides to every story, and it's the same with Stila's trickster transformative technology. At first glance, this glimmering liquid shadow appears white, but the formula contains luminescent particles with a colored inner core that, when blended, reveals those inner core colors. So I'm going to go ahead and insert swatches of the Little White Lies shades. So these are a little bit different. These are more so of like those lighter pastel-y colors, and then the colors from Sephora are like those deep, like jewel toned colors. While both of these launches are different, they both are the same at the core. They're shade shifting colors. So let's go ahead and jump into the tutorial of me using all 3 of these colors on my eyelids. I want you guys to be able to see what they look like in action. Stay tuned until the end to hear my final thoughts on these products. Enjoy! So I need to start out by creating a base for my eyeshadow looks. So I am going to take the Sydney Grace Autumn's Rain palette. And with the Wayne Goss number 17 brush, I'm going to go into the color Nature's Crown. And I have a little bit of concealer on my eyelid, mainly above my crease. And I am going to take this color directly in the crease. The Stila Glitter and Glow and Shimmer and Glow eyeshadows do not require a base. So therefore, I did not apply one on my lid. But I did get a little bit of concealer popping under my brow just to clean it up. But this eyeshadow looks really good. Same brush, and I'm going to dip into Golden Wheat. And I am going to take this color right underneath that other color, right in my crease, just to add some dimension. I'm not going to take it too far above, but right here. Let's get a little bit of drama popping. And then I'm going to take a little bit of Brilliance Round, same brush. I'm going to just take the tiniest amount of this right on the lid on the outer corner for some definition. Now I'm going to take the Stila shade Mystery in the color Hypnotic. I like to go straight in with this and apply it. So I'm just going to go on the lid, okay? Once I have that applied on the lid, I'm going to take my flat shader brush, pat it out. Make sure that it is evenly distributed. You do not want to have harsh lines, okay? I'm going to go back on top, build it up a little bit, and repeat the process. Right off the bat, I can tell you that this formula is not as intense as my other Stila Glitter and Glows. The other ones are a lot more prominent. And this one is just a lot more sheared out. Alright. So here's what that looks like. I'm going to go ahead and do the other eye. You guys see these specks of black in this? Anywhere where that black is and it gets on your lid, it creates like a patch of black and it makes your eye look patchy as a result of that. This is kind of dried down, and anywhere where that black was, I'm going back over it in hopes to cover it up. So now I have this one. This is Peach Pretense. I cleaned off my brush with some spot cleaner because it's important to not get all that black and darkness on this one because it's so light. So I'm going to take my clean brush and get some of this product off of that applicator, and I am going to apply that on the inner corners. I am going to apply this right here and then blend it over. To me, this color looks more pinky than peach, and this color is a little bit chunkier. I have that blended out. It took a minute to blend that one out because, like I said, it is a little bit chunkier, so it separated on me a few times, and I had to go back over it a few times with that product. That's never happened to me with the Stila Glitter and Glow, so I don't really know what's up with that. But I'm going to go in with another one from Ulta. This one is in the color Yellow Tails. And again, I'm going to go in with the brush. I don't mind going in with the applicator when I want it all over the lid. But when I want it to be more detailed and applied in a specific place, a brush is the best way to go. So I got a little bit of this product off of that applicator, and I am going to pack this on the inner corners. So again, gonna carefully apply this here. I don't know, this one is a little bit chunky too. I think it has really large flecks of glitter in it, and that's what's making it kind of hard to blend out. But I blended it, and then I'm gonna take a little bit of that on the lower inner corner. So for the rest of the lower lash line, I'm gonna go in with a shadow. I don't want any more glitter, it's already glitterified enough. So I'm gonna take the color Countess, put that in the middle, and then go in with Brilliant Realm. So here's the final eye look with no liner and lashes. I'm going to go ahead and add those, some finishing touches to my face, and I'll be right back. Here is the finished eye look with the liner and lashes and all that good stuff. I will have all makeup details listed down below, but here's what it looks like. So my final thoughts on these products are, I think that both the launch at Sephora and Ulta are disappointing. I personally was expecting more than what Stila gave because I am such a huge fan of the Glitter and Glow eyeshadows and the Shimmer and Glow eyeshadows that I was expecting a more refined product. I feel like at this point, these products have been out for like 2 or 3 years, so I expect them to have the formulation down pat. But I really don't feel like these products reflect their core line, and they're not the same quality. They were a cool idea, but I feel like the execution just wasn't there. The Sephora ones, I feel like people were looking for magic, but instead we just got mess. The one that I got, Hypnotic, I feel like this one could have been cooler if they didn't have these large flecks of black in it. Because it has these big old ink stain looking things in it, it reflects that on your eyelid. And so when you apply it, it's going to look patchy. Camille came over here the other day. I was doing my eyeshadow and I had this on my lid. And the first thing she said to me was, "Girl, your eyeshadow is patchy." And so I'm like, you know, I can kind of see that, but then when she took a picture of it in natural lighting, it was so apparent how patchy it was. And it's not because the eyeshadow had flaked off, it was simply because the way that this shifts plus that black in it, it looks like I'm missing specks in my eye. So it's really hard to apply this evenly. I know that now because I have used this a few different times. So in today's look, it may not look as apparent because you can go over it a few times with this to try to build up any spot where that black is in there. But who wants to do that much work with their eyeshadows, especially when there are better colors on the market from the same brand? Plus, I FaceTimed my mom the other night when I had this on my eyelids, and normally she likes almost every look that I do. And the first thing that she said was, "Kel, what's on your eyes?" And I told her what it was, and she was like, "I don't know if that's a pretty color." And I'm like, you know what? It's not. As far as the Little White Lies collection, I feel like this is also a disappointment because these really aren't white. Whenever I swatch them, they don't start off as a white base and then you blend it out and it comes out as the true color. Both of these colors are very patchy, so when you apply them, they separate almost instantly. You know how milk goes bad and then it separates and it creates like little curds or something like that? That's exactly what this does. It looks like dairy products that have gone bad and they're sitting in this container, but these products are brand new. So these are definitely a no-go for me. And these are really hard to blend out too, because like I said, they separate. Even when you initially apply them, it's gonna go on very separated and it's not cohesive whatsoever. Plus this color Peach Pretense, it's not peachy to me at all. On my complexion it looks pink. Somebody out there it may look peach, but in my opinion it looks pink. All three of these products are disappointing. I definitely expected more from Stila just because they've done this for such a long time now. At this point I feel like the Glitter and Glow eyeshadows and the Shimmer and Glow eyeshadows are like their biggest selling point. That's what everybody loves from them. So they've been doing it enough to know what works and what doesn't work. I feel like they were trying out something new and they didn't really follow what they already had blueprinted and it went wrong. So these are not the same and I am not happy with this purchase. But let me know what you all think down in the comments section. I look forward to reading you all's comments and I will check you all in my very next video. Smooches! Bye!